Hello everyone, my name is Dusty and I'm still hanging out playing Nintendo. Today I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy Adventure. And I don't want to say this is the finale because I honestly do not know. I'm pretty sure this is the final area, but how long it takes to get through here, couldn't tell you. I just don't remember, it's been too long. Okay, so... what weapon am I using? The rusty sword, okay. So, I'm not sure, but I think you're supposed to use the rusty sword in this area for most things. At least that's what I feel like I remember that you're supposed to have faith in the rusty sword being the sword of legend. Even though it's got 70 attack power. So it's not the worst ever, but it's definitely worse than several swords I have currently. Well, I really need to use one of those anyway, so I'll go ahead and use an ether. Probably don't need keys, but I might. Oh, is he only vulnerable from back attacks? Seems to be the case. That's weird. So yeah, this sword's not great. And I probably could switch around, I just really don't want to have to. If I get to a boss and can't harm it with the rusty sword, I'll probably start switching around a little bit. Because that would prove me wrong. Aw. Stay away, duck. Oh, really? Come on. You're just making this take longer. Okay, this looks like a boss fight. Alright, got a dragon here. Okay, rusty sword does damage the dragon, so my hunch might be correct. Ah, get off me! Okay, I gotta get my cure up, 'cause he's... Okay, that's weird. Let me see this. Huh, that's weird. Okay, I guess his hitbox is only in his head. Right, let's back off, back off. Ah. I'm trying to pick up on a pattern, but I don't think there's much of a pattern. I'm having a really hard time scoring a hit, so I'm going to start using my big move there. My Gemini move. Yep, that seems like a more reliable way of scoring a hit. Oh, I missed that time. Get off me! Ow! Seems like I could hit him on the return stroke there. Oh, I didn't mean to go in that direction. Wow, that must be a tiny hitbox. I almost get the feeling that he is changing his defenses, but that's probably just in my head. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to do this. Yeah, I swear he's changing defenses. There we go. Get away. Don't want that explosion to get me. Defeated dragon. Okay, there's a teleporter. So I burned through quite a bit of MP there. Let me go ahead and try to replenish it. Seems odd that monsters like this would be here. I guess not. Not if Julius has turned the mana tree evil. He might have summoned demons. Gosh, this rusty sword. I'm about to switch. Oh my gosh. I'm about to change. Yeah, I'm changing. That's ridiculous. Sorry, rusty sword. I have no faith. Let's see if this will take him out. Nope, he can't even be harmed by that. Let's try the dragon sword. You'd think the dragon sword would be what I would use here, but I might try it. This music that plays here, though, seems to indicate that there is still, like, this temple is still serving its intended purpose, which is to test the Geminite and see if he's worthy of the sword. Those things still take quite a few hits with the dragon sword. Go ahead and burn that. I feel like I haven't checked the wall until I hit that little stone there. That's probably not accurate. Oh, that's the same floor. It's interesting. I had started a project some years ago. I call it a project, but really it was just a 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I never finished, and it was going to be based on Final Fantasy Adventure and Golden Axe. And I honestly thought I'd lost a lot of what I had written. I did lose the map that I had made. I made a map with an old 2nd edition map program, 2nd edition AD&D. I guess it is good that I got those keys. It looks like I might need them. But I did find a lot of the text. I really hadn't done that much world building. I just kind of did some brainstorming. I did quite a bit of brainstorming. And I was reading over because I'm starting that project again. But I've got my own rule set now. Which I call it my own rule set, but really it's mostly low fantasy gaming. I wish I could remember the writer of that off the top of my head, but I can't. I'm so sorry. I'll put it in the description since I've mentioned it on here. And if people are interested, I might start talking about tabletop games a little bit. But I don't know. I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do on my channel. And the way I feel right now is I just want to do what I'm interested in. And I'm kind of scatterbrained in that way, and what I'm interested in changes. Like I go through phases of where all I want to do is play video games, and sometimes all I want to do is watch crappy movies, and I'm kind of in the mood right now to just mess around with tabletop role-playing stuff. So that's why one of the reasons, besides I kind of got sick there for a little bit, that's really what's been taking up a lot of my time, is just kind of messing around with that old project that I had. And I don't know if I'm going to make any kind of videos or any kind of content out of that. I would like to, but I don't think I want to record sessions if I do get a group together. because we'd have to play online, and I don't feel like I know how to do that well enough to make it work as a video, and I don't think my players would really want to be a part of that. They might, I don't know, I haven't asked, but I don't really have a full group just yet. I wonder what those guys are weak against. What I think I would rather do is do like Dungeon Minister does, where I'm just going to play, and then I might do videos where I just kind of talk about what happened. Or I might, what I really would like to do is kind of do something like I don't want to call it a podcast, but I guess that's what it is, where I just kind of make a radio play out of it. I think that would be a lot of fun, where I just kind of tell the story of what the players do. That'd be a fun thing for me to do. But again, I know that it's probably not the best thing in the world for the algorithm, or to get popular by having so little focus, but I kind of don't care. The thing that gets watched the most on my channel is movie reviews, and movie reviews right now, where I really haven't got a good setup, are kind of hard work for me, and I like doing them. I've got a project coming up in October that I've advertised on the channel a little bit, where I want to talk about 31 horror movies in honor of Cinemassacre, Monster Madness. It's kind of my ode to that, because I never did miss that for a lot of years, and I feel like James Rolfe has a much fuller plate than I do, and at the same time, I totally don't see how anybody finds the time to do it. So I'm still going to try. I'm absolutely going to try to do that. I really have a lot of passion for that. Why can't I pick this up? Oh, okay. I might have just assumed I couldn't pick it up. I'm used to having a full inventory. I'm not going to do much with it. Like he does a lot. He does a lot of effects and everything, and makes it look professional. And I'm just a guy, I'm just going to make it in a way that satisfies me. And they're going to be short little reviews. The first one I'm going to do, it's movies I grew up with, so I'm not really interested in overdoing it or anything like that. I just kind of, it's almost like it's an introduction to me in a way, and I might never do it again. I don't know. We'll see. Just kind of depends on what people think about it, because what I plan on doing is I'm just going to watch the trailer, and then I'll have some clips and just talk about my thoughts on the movie. It's not going to be educational. I'm not going to try to be a miniature IMDb. I'm not going to do... This thing won't get off me. I'm not going to do like Brad Jones and really go in depth about anything. It's really just going to be something that I find fun, and it will be more like those early Monster Madness specials that James did. I shouldn't say James like I know him. I don't know him. I will say something that I did submit some script for one of his episodes that he did use, but I didn't tell him my real name. I told him my name was Dustin something. I can't remember what. It's in the there's probably only one person on there with DUSTON, and that's me. Whatever surname I gave him, I can't remember what it was. But it was for the Deadly Towers episode, so there's a little bit of my script in the Deadly Towers episode, and that really tickled me that he used some of that. That's always been... I can't even watch the episode because I know he did, and why can't I carry it? I've got empty slots. Maybe I don't really. The elixir. I'm getting tons of elixirs. the part where it talks about like what's the point of using words like ludder, that's my bit. I didn't contribute very much. Doesn't open, okay. Okay, I think I'm supposed to use ice here. But that one Minotaur is in the way. "10 out of 10 puzzle." I like that puzzle. That's a good puzzle. I wish there was more stuff like that in the game. I don't wish there to be more ice puzzles, but I feel like that's an ice puzzle that isn't set up in such a way that you're going to easily fail to even do it. I'm going to try this dragon sword because I'm pretty sure this is also a dragon. Yeah, it's just another dragon type. And okay, it does harm it. Okay, I wonder if it... Oh. Man, I keep getting knocked up in the corner. Man, that hitbox is super picky. Ah, backed up in the corner again. Man, I can't even use that. It's terrible. Get off me! Oh, my shield's blocking that stuff. Well, maybe it's not. I don't understand. This part of the game seems so unpredictable to me. Like, I guess you gotta hit him right in the nose. Like, that's the only place he could be harmed. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Right in the nose. Oh, he doesn't actually explode. That's cool. That's the red dragon. Okay. Took out the red dragon. I probably should replenish my MP here. And I did get to use the dragon sword. So my hunch about the rusty sword thing is wrong. I'm kind of glad because it's hard to use that sword for anything. X-Cure. Well, I could probably use an X-Cure right now, so I'm fine with that. I was afraid to get rid of that bone key. I kind of felt like it might come up again, and I don't really remember how you get it, so I wasn't sure if you could get it again. I've been mentioning once in a while to Hunger Garuda to play this game, and she did, and I didn't even know she did. Like, I completely missed it. But I finally went to go watch her review of it. I didn't get to see her actually play it, sadly. But she was saying that a lot of people get soft locked on here, and I've played this game for years, and I've never been soft locked. And I have missed things that I feel like are important. I don't know how I did, but I've never gotten to the point where I couldn't finish the game. You could probably get trapped in the... I have almost gotten trapped in the float rocks area because I didn't have the Morning Star. And again, after playing this time, I really don't know how I missed it. I feel like it probably had something to do with the Chocobo, because I didn't get the Chocobo when you're... I don't want to say meant to, but it's kind of what it feels like. You're meant to get the Chocobo. You're meant to find a big Yoshi egg, but it's the Chocobo egg. And I missed that. So that might have been one way you could get soft locked. I know I missed the Were Axe, which I guess is strong against werewolves. I completely missed that. Have no idea where it is. I think it's in a shop. I missed some armor I know that's in a shop. Okay. So I know a lot of people aren't watching my playthrough of this, um, but if anybody knows, if I would love to know some examples of how you get soft locked in this game. Because I'm genuinely curious how it's possible. I totally believe it is possible. It's just never happened to me. The only reason it probably has never happened to me is because I always go prepared. So my inventory is always full of matics and keys. So I'm well aware of the possibility. I just I've never let it happen to me. So I feel like I have an understanding of how it could possibly happen and how it probably does happen. I'm just curious about other people's experience because I love this game. I absolutely do. And it, I get the, just kind of bugs me to know that some people have had a bad experience with it because of soft locking. I did get soft locked. I think I got soft locked. I might have just not been able to figure out what to do, but pretty sure I got soft locked playing Lunar, the Silver Star on Sega CD. Oh, cool. So that was probably just a teleporter to that fountain there. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay. I'm getting low on keys, guys. Starting to get a little scary. That was just darkness. I was thinking it was poison for some reason. I panicked. Poison does not mess around at this stage of the game. Okay, let's see. I'm probably making a mistake by evening up everything here, so... But that's what I'm going to do. I'm not worried about magic at all. I should be, probably. It would help my cure be more potent. I remember the first time I beat this game, my magic was so bad, I could barely heal myself at the end. What's this about? Let's see. Is that a room? A door that's special? Yes, it is. That's what I thought. Okay. Alright. So we're going to freeze these guys. And then there's probably a tile somewhere. I don't know which one it would be. I have no idea. This isn't cool. If I was designing this, it would be a corner. But it doesn't look like it is. I'm going to try to just walk in there and see if any of those will trigger. Okay, there's one. Okay, so it's that one. Okay. Okay, got that puzzle handled. Seemed like it wasn't taking the button press when I was doing it earlier. That could be in my head, but I swear I was pretty sure I knew where that tile was, because you can see when I walk over the one that's supposed to be pressed, it kind of stops you for a moment, but putting that snowman there wasn't really working. Okay, let's see. I need to probably heal. Go ahead and try to get not an elixir, but an ether, so I can heal myself. Probably want the dragon sword here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that being here. You know, he looks undead. I'm going to try the flame chain, like I did with Lich. It's strange how they made me fight this one after the other ones with that really particular hitbox. This one has two great big hitboxes. It's easy to hit. Defeated dragon zombie. Okay. Let's switch back to the dragon sword now that I'm out of there. You have been a great knight of Gemma, I see. I shall give you the Excalibur. Now defeat Julius. Received Excalibur. So it makes it seem like she gives you a new sword, but the rusty sword is gone. So the rusty sword is the Excalibur. She just gave it its power. I kind of wish Thor had some dialogue right there. It seems odd that he's silent. I like to think that when he gets the Excalibur, it doesn't just make him feel more powerful, but he doesn't talk like Tom Cullen anymore. So he feels more powerful and also more courageous. And not so dopey. Arya! You're late, Thor. I already got the greatest power of mana. The time has come for the Empire, Neo Vandal. Now that I have the mighty power, I do not need you anymore, Thor. I will defeat you, Julius. All three of you. Defeated Julius. See the true power of mana now. pretty clear pattern here. Let me see what I can do. Ouch! Puts me right in the middle of it. Uh-oh. I need some elixir. Seems like that would have hit. That's a good finisher. Grrr. Thor? Are you okay, Arya? I defeated Julius. It's all over. You sound different, Thor. No, it is not. Thor, you will never leave here alive. Some of that regeneration going. I kind of wish they had given him some more attacks than just more Nuke. Ouch! I think the sprite looks really cool though. He kind of looks like a souped up Astos. Oh, need elixir. Ooh, that was close. I think that's going to cost me an attack right there. Oh, I should have hit. Come on. Giant hitbox he's got. Ouch. Ooh, I get hit on the other side still. Bad luck's what that was. Oh, I hate when he appears right on top of me like that. Luckily, I've got plenty of items. Man, that's a lot of hit points. There we go. Yes! Oh no! The mana tree's exploding too! The mana tree disappeared. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Arya, my dear. Mom? Now that the mana tree is lost, we need a new gemma of the mana tree. New tree? Remember what I told you. We are the seeds of the mana tree. We will be a bud called gemma, and we become a tree. And the Geminites fight to guard it. I became the gemma last time when we lost the tree. That tree? Was it you? Yes, Arya. But you are the last member of us mana family. To preserve the mana tree, we need you to stay. Stay here and become the gemma. But Arya, nobody else can decide for your life but you. I will, Mom. I will be the new tree of mana. But if I'm the last one left when I fall, yes, that will be the end of the piece. Bye, Thor. Please go. I must stay here. Don't worry. I'll be here as long as you guard me from the evil. Thor, please guard my daughter. You are the only Geminite for the tree now. I will be withering soon. Please tell my Geminites that I said goodbye and thanks to them. Goodbye. Arya. Thor. Goodbye. Arya. Goodbye. Goodbye, Arya. Gemma, the guardian of the peaceful land. The new Gemma must not be lost ever after. I wish I could speed this dialogue up, but I can't. We all must keep it forever. And you, Thor, are the only Geminite now. I always imagine Thor's like, man, what did I do all this for? And I think in the Sword of Mana remake, that sentiment's expressed a little bit, but not the way he's spoken throughout the entire game. He grows throughout the game, and he kind of accepts it, which there's not a lot of dialogue from him here, but that's always what I took from it, that he had grown as a person, but I always kind of felt like he didn't really grow as a person until he had the sword. I don't want to say, I kind of joke and say that the sword's what made him the true hero, but I kind of feel like he was just, he finally became worthy of the sword. And that's another thing I think Sword of Mana does better. No one comes and enchants the sword. The sword is the rusty sword right up until you encounter Julius, and it's only the hero's faith that makes the sword the legendary sword again. I like that a lot better than just having somebody show up and enchant it. I kind of feel like that's probably just a bad translation, because she does say you've been a great Geminite. Um, so it's like at that point he's worthy, but still, it's like she gives him the power instead of him just earning it with his spirit, so to speak. So I do love this game, but I think Sword of Mana did the story a lot better. I'd like to try to play the remake Adventures of Mana and see what they did with the dialogue. Because as much as I like Sword of Mana, I feel like Sword of Mana took too many liberties. Like, they improved some things, but I don't like a lot of the sprite work. I don't like some of the character changes that they made. And I haven't really played the girl story on that, so I need to try that and see what I think about it. But there's the end of Final Fantasy Adventure. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging out with me, and hang out with me again sometime. See ya.